Hello and welcome to this edition of Take the Fear
Out the Gear
with him, Chumley Warner,
and him, Mr. Jason Bangers.
Today we've got a nice little pocket DB meter. Shall we explore, Chumley?
Oh, let's go for it.
Yes, it really is that big. It's huge.
It's nearly as big as both of us. This is massive.
It's huge. It's a big old thing.
That's heavy as well. God knows how much it weighs.
God, I don't know. I wouldn't want to have been the bloke who had to walk around with that.
But no, but let's have a look. Look on the back. There's an optional double tripod stand you can push in the back there. So that's how they got away with it, I think.
It's got two holes because it'd have been a dual thing to hold it. It'd have been a monster of a tripod. That would have.
Definitely. Oh yeah.
Huge.
That'd be awesome.
So explain a little bit about this. I mean, I know it's a dB meter for measuring levels of sound, yeah?
And obviously at the top here, we got the capsule. Jay's going to tell you a little bit about that.
Now, you can buy them today. They're relevant still. And they are £2,000. I mean, Simon looked to me because he bought one, didn't he? He bought a couple, no capsules.
Yeah.
Rung them up and said, can I get a capsule for this? Oh, yeah. £2,000. Hello.
Yeah, they're very anything related to this Danish company Bruel Kjaer is very expensive even now.
Yeah, because it's the quality roughly of like a Neumann U87. Now our friend Heinbach in Germany, he sings through his. He's done a couple of songs or whatever.
We dance on broken dreams and glass, on broken dreams and glass, on broken dreams and glass. We dance on broken dreams and glass, on broken dreams and glass, on broken dreams and glass.
Can't give you the same quality demo because we've got this hissing and it won't be nothing like his, unfortunately, but his sounds amazing, doesn't it?
Yeah, and this is a slightly different model, this one as well. His one has got like a let's have a look where we can see it. This is the battery light to show it's working, but his one has also got another light like this that shows you like a level for the sound, so it's a slightly different model.
Level for the sound, but the meter's a level, isn't it? Or is it? What is a peak light on this?
Yeah, it's like an overload light.
Oh,
so
right.
It looks like looks like the battery one here. If I turn that on,
now that flickers, that bulb. Is it flickering in real life, or is it just our cameras making it look like
no,
flickers?
it does flicker, yeah.
Oh, okay. Right.
So yeah, on his model is that the battery light, and then he's got another one of those which shows you, as Jay said, like an overload kind of light.
Yeah, I mean, so you can look once it's repaired. I mean, we'll give you a demo of the audio quality, which at the moment ain't to be very good because there is a cap leak somewhere or it's bulged.
Very clear, but there is a noise floor there.
Yeah, there is a noise floor. So essentially, this thing, right, is 2 units, and you've got this is a passive filter. Now, I think he did sing through this and then go through the filter as well, didn't he?
Yeah, he turned all the different.
You'll get some lush sounds out of that,
Yeah.
and if you want to make it sound like you're on a telephone or really bad vinyl sort of sound, you can get all of that out of this. This is passive and needs no power whatsoever. It's very hot in here, Tubes. It's middle of July and it's incredibly hot today. It's 37 degrees, and in here it's probably 120.
Definitely.
With all these lights and stuff, isn't it? He doesn't sweat like I do.
No.
But
yeah, sort of going. You've got your capsule. This is your 2 dials. One's input and output amp. Got your meter. Obviously, this one you pull it out to put it on. If you want a slow response, turn it one way, or a fast response the other way. And the main thing is here, take the output like Heinbach did out of the filter.
I think his real name's Walter White.
Could be. And then no, you don't want to take out this one because it's an AC output and it's very, very noisy.
Yeah, you don't want that.
So
well, this is noisy anyway because it hasn't been. We haven't took it apart and looked into that yet, but that'll be another video maybe. Now, are you ready for some audio, fellas?
Yep.
Is that the one?
Yep, that's the one.
And if you want to know what this is, it's pretty much like a 9-volt adapter sort of socket, really. But only this side's got the right proper one here. Very nice. Right, we'll pop that in there. It's going into the 86. So yeah, we're working. Right, so we're going to click to the audio from the Bruel Kjaer now. Okay, so we're now using the audio from the Bruel Kjaer, and as you can probably tell, it's pretty hissy.
Yeah, and I think that's due to, as Jay says, it's due to a capacitor of some sort, because it is, I think they were built in the 1970s, so that's quite a few years old to be still working pretty well.
Now we've got quite a low level there, but a very high level here, so maybe the hiss is coming from here. Why don't we crank the level up there, and I'll drop the level on the H6 and we'll see what that's like.
Yeah, yeah.
Right, so we're going to do all this in real time, folks.
And I'm going to...
What I'll do is I'll turn this right down.
And I'm going to adjust a couple of... One, yeah, that's really sensitive now.
Well, it ain't, because I've got it turned right up here, man. We're getting...
One.
Hang on, where's this pad supposed to be? Oh, I had the pad on, not off, that's why. Right. Did it? 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh, that's in the red. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. Right, so what we've got here now is we're the opposite now. Whereas before we had, that's probably going to sound better, I wouldn't mind betting. Now we've got a higher level here and less level on the H6. Now that's either going to mean there's going to be 10 times as much hiss, or not. I shouldn't think the hiss was coming from the H6, but who knows? Let's turn it up a little bit more, let's make it hot, let's boost it right up in the red there.
Well, we might get a bit of analog distortion there.
Ooh, that'd be good, wouldn't it?
Oh yeah.
Analog distortion on digital, chaps. Now, what a clever thing this is, we didn't realise, but let's go back to audio on 414, shall we? 1, 2, 3, and back in the room. What we did earlier on, Simon was showing me this meter, and I was showing Simon my DJI Phantom 3. And it was, oh look, you can see the hiss, look.
Yeah. And
I just switched it on, put it down, and then what happened next was amazing. We show you, Simon twiddled something, the damn thing took off. So this has got some kind of RF signal thing coming out of it, which is bang on.
Yeah, it was amazing.
With the DJI Phantom 3. Simon was controlling the damn thing. I think you actually pointed at it and that moved it up and down. So what's the actual filter for? So what would they have used the filter for then? Is that for output and for?
Well, I suppose you just tailor it to what sound source you were using. I suppose if you're using an aircraft, maybe you'd want to get rid of some of the low end or something like that if it was really too loud.
Did they patch this into that? So
yeah.
do you come out of here into that and then out of that into?
Yeah, because I didn't bring it with me because there's a bar that goes from here to here.
Oh right.
But that's only if you're using this output here, and this output needs to go to another piece of Bruel and Kjaer gear, either a recorder or an amplifier. Because otherwise, if you take the, say we said earlier, if you take the output out, it sounds really nasty.
It's made in Denmark.
Yeah.
I would go, well, I would like one of these actually, because I actually just want to put it on the wall because I think it looks awesome. To all intents and purposes, when you say it, hopefully the beginning part of this video will make it look like it's a small unit, because they'll wear Heisenberg, Walter White, when he bought his one, And he showed us at the beginning of the video, you think, oh, it's a nice little pocket-sized sort of multimeter. And then next thing you see him holding it and you're like, no way, that's huge, dude.
That was monstrous, wasn't it?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it must weigh £4, I reckon. I wish I had my little scales or whatever, but it's heavy. It's really, I mean, really heavy. £4.
That's about 5 kilos, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just bloody heavy. It hurts to lift it. It really does. I really love it. I think it's great. It looks awesome. These capsules are worth a fortune. So if you find them and you buy them, get them. So you know what I'd really like to do, Si? I'd like to be able to just float above it and just take off and admire it from afar. Or I'd like to come crashing down on it.
Should I press the button?
Can you do that?
Yeah, should we do that? Here we go.
Hang on, should we better say goodbye first?
Yeah, better do that then.
Let's say goodbye to you YouTubers from this week's episode of Take the Fear Out of the Gear. It's goodbye from him, Mr. Chumley Warner.
And it's goodbye from him, Mr. Jason Bangers.
On this very hot summer's day, and we hope we get some more, because I personally love it. I know I sweat, but I love it. I love it, love it, love it. So hit the button,
Beam me up.
Beam me up, Chumley.